Hello everyone! So today I'm coming with this new video series, I hope. We'll see how it will go, but I thought that because I'm living in Ireland, but I'm originally from Poland, and I got to meet both cultures pretty well, maybe I can make some use from that, and maybe some people are interested in either Irish or Polish culture. So I thought it might be a good idea to just share my experience. And today I decided to talk about the most common stereotypes about Irish and Polish people. So the first stereotype about Polish people is that we are grumpy, that we are pessimistic, and that we are eternal complainers. And this stereotype is true. I'm Polish myself, obviously, and I'm optimistic as heck, but well, I have to admit that if you are in Polish society in general is pretty pessimistic. That's why I love to be in Ireland, because here people are just open, optimistic, they're cheerful, they're not worried all the time. And in Poland we are worried, we are pessimistic, we just, we really like to bring each other down. So this stereotype is actually true, and there's this joke going around about Polish people being sad mentally, is to never ask them how are you, because in Ireland, like in all English-speaking countries, question how are you is just like like hi, hello, and that's it. And people just say fine, good, well, just short answer. But when you actually ask Polish person that question, you won't get short answer. Your answer, probably the answer you will get probably will be like, oh, my kids are so bad to me, my back is so sore, my husband don't want to clean after himself, my job is so tiring, and my boss is such an asshole. And yeah, that's the common normal answer for a Polish person. It's not that we are all pessimistic, and obviously there are so many cheerful people, and you can have great crack in Poland, but in general I would say that stereotype is true. About having conversation also, in Poland if you talk about weather, this is like the last topic, and conversation is dead, and it's just sad. On the other hand, in Ireland, talking about weather is starter of conversation. They talk about weather all the time. This is so annoying, seriously, but they talk about weather all the time. And interesting thing about Irish people, they say hi or hello when they are passing you on the street. So you might not even know the people. They might be total strangers for you, but when you are passing on the street, they'll be like, hi, how are you? And yeah, if you're Polish, don't give them long answer. They really don't look for that. No. Yeah, but also if you are not from Ireland, and don't be surprised if just stranger person, some random person would just walk by and say, how, we are having lovely weather today, don't we? And just starting small chit chat with you. That's pretty common. Yeah, so that was the first stereotype. Then maybe stereotype about Ireland. Another stereotype: all people in Ireland are gingers. And this stereotype is not true. Well, they're not all gingers. A lot of people, you would say. Definitely, it's more likely that you will find a ginger person in Ireland than in Poland. And there is significant difference between how many people lives in each country. So while Ireland has about 4 million people, Poland has 10 times more, and still you find red-haired people most often here. Yeah, it's pretty common hair color here. So it's not that like everyone has. I myself, obviously I don't have 10 friends, I have more friends, and I think there are only 3 like seriously ginger hair people in my group of friends. So it's not that many, but well, you definitely see them around. Yeah. Oh, the other thing about calling people gingers in Ireland is interesting because they think this is offensive. So when you actually come over to Ireland and, you know, say something about ginger people, you will get bad looks from people because they call themselves red hair. Imagine that, calling ginger red hair. But oh well, they do. So just stick with that. Another stereotype, and now I think it's going to be common, so it's really nice. We have common stereotype about both countries, is that Polish and Irish people drink a lot. And this stereotype is true. This stereotype is true, but there are differences. So yeah, Irish people drink a lot, but they really often drink beer, cider, wine, and while Polish people drink mostly vodka. Well, I wouldn't say, again, it's, you know, it's not about everyone, but I think vodka is more common drink in Poland than in Ireland, and you know, you couldn't imagine a wedding in Poland without vodka. In Ireland you could. So yeah, I guess it's just the cultural thing, and I don't want to be, you know, no hate here, but I think Irish people don't really know when to stop when it's about drinking. And on the streets, when it's, you know, when the nightclubs are closed, on the streets you can see a lot of really drunk people, like falling down, sometimes puking on the streets. In Poland you wouldn't really see that. It's not that common. Obviously it happens to everyone sometime, but it's not that common. Yeah, I think we can handle alcohol a little bit better. I'm not saying about myself, but in general. Okay, next thing about Polish people, that we are Catholics. And this stereotype is truth. Yeah, this is truth because over 90% of Polish people are Catholics, so they're baptized, they go to church, and over 80% is going to church and to confession at least once a year. But we are not crazy Catholics, I don't think so. From my own experience, because I'm atheist, and when I start, and it was my decision because I was raised in Catholic family, so I had a little of struggling on the beginning with my parents, because they tried to, you know, make me to still be Catholic, but I didn't want that. And but after that, when my close family accept that fact, and I started to say that I'm atheist to my friends, I thought that I might have, you know, not really nice reactions on that, but I was really nice and positively surprised because everyone was really okay with that and people have no issues with that. Sometimes still my grandma would say like, oh, I'm praying for you, and I'm like, okay grandma, if that make you happy, pray for me please. So, but yeah, I don't think we're crazy Catholics anymore. I don't want to say anymore that we were in past, but I think Catholicism had more influence in the past than has now. But it's still on. It's definitely way much bigger deal still in Poland than it's in Ireland. Because in Ireland there are a good few Catholics too, but from what I think and what I got to experience, they don't. The religion is kind of cultural thing, and they don't pay that much attention at spiritual fact, at spiritual meaning. So when it's about, you know, first communion or confirmation or stuff like that, it's more like you know, family gathers together and just, you know, spend time. And obviously it is like that in Poland too, but except that I think we still kind of feel all the spiritual meanings of all celebrations. So when it's you know, Easter, people actually can put themselves in a, you know, a little bit sadder mood, and they feel actually sad when they go to church, you know, and when there's the big Friday when Christ was crucified. And yeah, I think that it's still this really spiritual part, and I think it's really good, even though I don't believe. I think it's great thing, because if you believe in some religion, then like believe with all your heart. That's my opinion. Okay, next stereotype about Irish people. Leprechauns. Do they live in Ireland or not? Well, this stereotype is true. This is true, obviously. If you live in US, please think for a second. Who do you think made your Lucky Charms? Obviously leprechauns. And where do they live? In Ireland. That's clear deal. We don't have to explain anything. And like, when you have rain, we get so many rainbows here, and that's obviously, you know, the way how leprechauns travel. And I don't even know why I'm explaining that. That should be like the most obvious thing. Yeah, leprechauns live in Ireland. The next stereotype is about Polish hospitality. And I love this stereotype. I think it's really great that people can think about us like that. And whoever visited ever Poland, I've never heard any other opinion about people visiting Poland than that they had really warm welcome. They were really warm welcomed, and they always ate a lot. Yeah, this is part of our hospitality. We will just stuff you with food, with, you know, big breakfast, big dinner, big lunch, big dessert, everything. Maybe even like 3 times, just to make you feel comfortable, make you feel like at home. And yeah, so but this is nice stereotype. I really like that. Now we are back to Irish stereotypes, and the stereotype is that Irish people sing, dance and play instruments all the time. And this stereotype is actually true. I don't know why is that, but all Irish people can play some instruments. Even if they are not great on that, they always can play at something, on something. I don't know how it works. It's just probably such a big part of culture that they all play guitar or accordion or box or those small funny flutes. But yeah, they do play. I don't know. In Poland, well, people obviously play instruments too, but it's not part of culture. Unlike in Ireland, they all do play, and they all sing. They sing all the time. And if you are thinking that, if you were ever wondering if they are listening to this Celtic music, Irish drinking songs that you can find on YouTube, they do sing them. They do sing them in pubs. There are live performances almost every evening. We're in like most of pubs, and yeah, so Irish people do sing. They really enjoy that. They're pretty damn good at that. I don't know how is that they all can sing. The last stereotype, which is really annoying for me, because this stereotype is that it's really weird, because it's like how Irish people think that people think about them. But I don't really think that whole world think about Irish people like that. Does it make sense? I don't know. But Irish people think that they are known from eating potatoes. Guys, you are not famous from that. I don't know. I've never heard that Irish people eat potatoes, and I have to disagree. I live in Ireland now over 7 months, almost 8, will be soon. Seriously, you don't eat that much potatoes. You don't. You eat them maybe like for a dinner, and that's it. You should come over to Poland. We eat potatoes. We eat potatoes all day long. Seriously, all our dishes, like the most popular, are made from potatoes. So if you ever say that you are Irish and you love potatoes and you have... No, that is not true. And yeah, I don't agree with that at all. So I think it was pretty equal, and no, any nation doesn't feel down about what I said. No offense, no hate. I live in Ireland because I love Ireland. I didn't move from Poland because I hated Poland. I love Poland, I miss Poland. I love Ireland, I live in Ireland, so, you know, love for both countries. That was more kind of a fun for me to say, no, you know, offense or anything, because I drink myself, I have ginger friends, I was Catholic, I eat potatoes. Like, yeah, so I hope no one feel offended, and I hope you enjoy that. I try to, you know, relax a little bit and speak what I really think, but it's really hard. And yeah, but I hope you really like this idea about, you know, talking about countries, because I would like to talk more about both cultures, and definitely more videos are coming really soon, so I hope to see you here. Bye!